What game did I have on the leapfrog?
Yeah, we were just talking about the leapfrog.
Dude, we had the leapfrog. I had, the only one I remember actually was Spider-Man.
Really? Oh.
And Scooby-Doo. No, we had Scooby-Doo and
Scooby-Doo.
Spider-Man for the leapfrog. You know, okay, so the leapfrog, people, I can't believe there are probably kids out there who don't know what the leapfrog
Yeah,
was.
there's probably a lot of kids
So
out
the
there.
leapfrog, right? Back before smartphones became a thing, because when I was a kid, smartphones just weren't a thing.
Yeah.
And then they became a thing so fast, and now everybody has a smartphone. But back when I was a kid,
Back in my day.
smartphones were either like not really a thing, or they were still like in their infant super novel stage. Man, you could have gone at any time. I don't think the gap's gonna open.
Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Oh,
My
here we
mouth
go.
is all dry.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So okay, so the
Yikes,
leapfrog,
yikes.
right?
Yeah, the leapfrog.
Leapfrog. I'm looking at the sound balancing again.
The leapfrog, yeah, the leapfrog.
Okay, it's perfectly fine actually. Okay.
Go, 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 go!
Oh no!
Yes.
So the leapfrog, right? Hey, balloon!
Yay! I
So
needed
the
that.
leapfrog, right?
Oh my gosh.
Was this okay? So imagine a how do I explain this to somebody who like I'm trying to
It was like a little.
explain
It was
this to
like
somebody who's
So
never.
think of a DS, but like a Game Boy Advance type DS.
Okay, so that is not at all what any of that was. So imagine it's like
It's a portable console.
imagine a book that's just two solid pieces of plastic, right?
Yeah.
And a center and like an electric kind of pen attached to it. And you
Oh,
open up
mine
the
was
book.
different. Mine was actually different.
You're talking.
Mine was
you
like
might you might be talking about the Dig.
Wait, what is that? The digital?
That was
leapfrog?
Leapfrog, but that was called. It was called the Dig, but it was by Leapfrog.
Oh.
Man, whatever happened to Leapfrog? I never hear about Leapfrog anymore. It's
Nobody
really
buys
sad.
it anymore, so I think
It's
they
so
don't make it
sad.
anymore.
Early 2000s me. Bring back Leapfrog.
Bring back leapfrog.
So I had what was called the Leapfrog, and then I also had a Dig eventually. So oh gosh,
the
so
leapfrog.
excited to talk about these things. Compare this to nice.
I want to
Compare
go
this to like the last like 15 episodes where we couldn't find anything to talk about. We were just making random noises.
Yeah.
And now we're
But
talking
now we're
about
actually
childhood
talking about
nostalgia. So the Leapfrog, right?
Yeah, the leapfrog.
This two plastic things that are in vaguely the shape of a
Whoops.
book, and you open it up, and then you would get like these magazines that were like kind of like these picture book / magazine looking things. And so you would get something like Scooby-Doo,
Yeah.
right? You put the Scooby-Doo thing into the leapfrog, like just place it into this plastic book, and then it would start making noises from Scooby-Doo. Like it would play the song, and it would have the voice actors do lines for like, okay, the mystery that we're going to go solve.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
And you'd open up like I don't even know how this worked, right? And I'm barely remembering it because I haven't like seen the leapfrog in like
Years.
like 12 years. Oh my gosh,
been
I'm
years.
19 years old. It's been like 15 years old. It's been like 15 years since I last held a
What?
leapfrog, like unironically in my
15
hands.
years.
You would open it up and you would take the pen and you would like tap things on the magazine paper. Like this wasn't a screen. It was a magazine paper book thing. You would tap things
You would tap
and like
things
you
on
tap
paper?
Velma and she'd say something, like the voice actor would say something, and then you tap an item and it would say something there, and it would like you'd turn the page and music from Scooby-Doo would start playing to kind of transition into the next scene. And it was the
Oh.
cool. Obviously, when I was little, I didn't question how any of it worked. And but now I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, how did a leapfrog even function? Like, how do you get the pen? How do you turn the page? How does it read what's going on?
I actually don't know.
We had Scooby-Doo and we had Spider-Man. Because when I was really, really little, to this day, Spider-Man is still my favorite superhero. But when I was really little, Spider-Man was like my favorite superhero. Like
The
I
most
had
favorite.
stickers all over my room, and every toy and every like thing that I would buy. You know, I used to have a Spider-Man pinball machine. I'm sure if
What?
people look up early 2000s toys, or maybe it's one of those things from the 90s that I also had in the early
Running
2000s.
in the
It was a
90s.
Spider-Man themed mini pinball machine. and we sold it. And to this day, I regret not putting a stronger stance on not selling it, because the thing is, I wouldn't really use it as much. It would just sit in my room. And then one day we're having a garage sale. My mom's like, okay, we're picking out things that you don't play with anymore, and we're selling them because, you know, it was around that time when, like, toys were so popular. You had all sorts of different toys. You would just my mom would just take the toys that we didn't use ever and sell them so that there'd be room for, like, something new, or that there'd be less clutter.
Yeah, my mom did the same thing.
And my mom, I was like, oh, yeah, I never used this pinball machine, so, yeah, this epic pinball, like, it was literally a straight-up pinball machine. And I'm so sad that I sold it, and I was, as stupid child me, was like, I'll sell it. I don't need a pinball machine. I don't play with this ever.
There's so many things.
The day of the garage sale rolls around, and the day rolls around where we have, what is that guy?
Do I have to go in front of him, or do you roll on top?
You probably go in front of him.
All right, let's run.
Yeah. This is sick. The level design in this game is phenomenal. I know I haven't really been, like...
Can I please go?
Because, like, I'm not... I know I'm not the one who's playing this right now, so I haven't been, like, commentating, especially because I'm not playing the levels. But these levels are amazing. Like, compare this to New Super Mario Bros. Wii. As much as I absolutely adore that game, I have to give it up for this game and its
really
level
cool.
design. This is really cool.
Oh, no!
Like, this is really neat.
Get me out of here!
Oh. So anyway, the day for the garage sale rolls around, and my mom walks in, and I am like, I guess I haven't really, like, played on my pinball machine in a while, have I? And and now that it's, like, the focal point of my small child attention brain, which I'm sure as you can tell, you think I'm mixed up as an adult. Imagine child me. So I go over to the pinball machine and I just start playing with it, and I'm like, oh wow, this is really fun.
Yeah.
I forgot how fun this is. And my mom walked in and she's just like, oh no. Oh. You're not gonna at the last second decide to play with all the toys that we've decided to get rid of. Because my mom was probably like, there's so much clutter around your room. And so we got rid of the pinball machine. And I was, of course, too young to ask, like, oh no, I want it. Because I mean, I look at it through the lens of an adult, but I'm sure as a kid I would have, you know, played with the pinball machine that day, and then the next day I would have forgotten about it again, and we would have. So props to my mom for putting her foot down.
Shout out to Simeon's mom.
Hey, I want to give a big shout out to my mom.
Hey, nice man, nice shot, man.
Man, I had so many toys that were just really cool. I think there was a toy I was gonna mention before my brain was like, oh, there's also this thing. And then I started talking about it.
Does anyone know about the battle? There was like these little battle bots. Yeah, it was like net something. It was like some of them were insects. Yeah.
Battle bugs or something like that. And it was like, okay, a beetle, and then you crank it up and you let it ride against each other.
Another bug,
Who's gonna push each other? The last time I remember seeing one of those was in a meme that I saw like a while ago, where somebody puts an actual rhino beetle up against a battle bug, and the rhino beetle just takes it and heaves it up and slams it down, and and then after slamming it down and like breaking a plastic leg on the bug, he like throws it over the edge.
Oh my gosh!
It was the most epic looking thing.
The rhino beetles are pretty scary.
Yeah, rhino beetles are actually, I mean, relative to insect world, really, really strong.
Yeah.
And so you take a light plastic thing that has no traction on it and is just kind of moving, and the rhino beetle just took it, and oh my gosh, this level looks really cool and gorgeous. This game, man!
This game looks cool and gorgeous.
Man.
I know.
Let me explain something to you, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to explain it on the next episode, because the tangent is going to go on so long. People are going to be like, oh, that's interesting. And then I'm going to stop like 30 seconds into explaining it.
Oh.
Like and then people are going to have to wait till the next day.
What?
Unless people... Nice.
Why did it not go?
The episode.
You know what? I don't care.
You have 30 seconds to beat this level this episode.
You know what? I'll beat it. Watch.
I need a glass of water. I need to like swish water around in my mouth, and my mouth is really dry. No, in 20 seconds when I get up, my daily commute to get up. Man, this game. I can't wait to play Tropical Freeze.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Sorry that I want to like play it.
Are you serious?
Seriously.
Are you serious? No, I'm finishing this level.
Oh, you're finishing this level? I gave you 30 seconds and you failed.
Oh. What was that?
We're so tired right now.
I didn't get to nap.
We recorded.
I didn't get to nap.
As of right now, we just let's look at the inventory of what our inventory of episodes we've recorded. 9 episodes of Super Paper Mario, 9 episodes of Donkey Kong Country. Then we delete episodes 5 through 9 of Super Paper Mario and episodes 2 through 9 of Donkey Kong Country. Which is so funny because I will always find it hilarious that the first episode of this was the botched version of the playthrough, and then the second episode is literally us going through the exact same everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then so then 9 more episodes of Donkey Kong Country, and then the next day we recorded literally like 50 episodes of Zack and Wiki, one of which went on for like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Because episode 75, we thought it was going to be the finale, but then it wasn't. And so it went on for 40 minutes, and then we were like, okay, back to 10-minute episodes.
Yeah, we thought that was the last one.
Then most of them accidentally went on for 15 minutes, like what this episode is accidentally going to do.
No.
And then, we went so late into the night thinking that we'd be able to beat the game that night, but then it got to the point where like we really just physically could not. And then the next day rolls around, and we were stuck on this. Imagine being stuck on one level all night long, and then being stuck on that same level the entire next day, because we were stuck on that level for like 21 episodes.
It was pretty bad. You'll see. You'll see.
And then we finally, make it past that level and get to the final level, and then that one is amazing. And that was, I think, I'm really glad we did this. I think the final level was all from one episode. That final episode that's like an hour and 10 minutes long, that is the finale.
It was all from one episode?
Yeah, we did that whole final level in one episode, because it was like, this is the finale. Obviously, if people like, I didn't want to make an hour-long episode because audience retention rate and episode inventory and stuff. But I'm like, this people deserve something special, right? Following 20 days straight of the same level.
Yeah.
And so, like, that finale was all one episode, and it was a massive episode. And then I was like, oh, here's a great idea. Let's not go to sleep at all. Let's not go to sleep at all.
This guy with the great ideas.
Because we just got done playing Zack and Wiki, we feel really awake. I feel so awake. I need some food and I need a break, and then maybe we'll play some Donkey Kong Country and beat that by the time the morning rolls around.
Yeah.
And then that adrenaline will keep us going through Sunday, and then we can just hang out after Sunday. And then we ended up taking a break, and then the break went longer and longer and longer. And we were like, our energy was so low.
Our energy kept draining. And
then we were like, okay, we have to start recording. We started recording at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Which is when episode 10 of this series rolls around.
We need a better schedule.
And then we got more tired to the point where we couldn't even make cognitive commentary.
Yeah, no, we couldn't do anything.
And then, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Fossil fuels. Oh wow!
Fossil fuels.
Oh my gosh.
And then we were so tired that I was like, I have to stop and I have to go lay down. I didn't even fall asleep. I just laid there for like half an hour, like staring up into the ceiling.
Oh yeah, I was playing Zack and Wiki.
And then Johnny was playing Zack and Wiki. And then we go to Sunday, and then I take like a 5-hour-long nap.
Hey, yeah. No.
I slept really hard during that nap. Like,
you did.
Really, really, really hard.
I played Smash with Sam. I played Smash.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, neato.
Yeah, I beat him like.
And I was dead to the world. I had this really weird dream that when you shook the remote, items would get. It would translate to you shaking the Wii remote as Zack and Wiki in the game, and not the and you shake the Wii remote in the game, and then items would get sucked into the Wii remote, And then me sitting in real life, those items would like pop out of the Wii remote. And then you had to solve the puzzle doing that. Like, it was really weird.
That actually sounds really cool.
It was. It was also really stressful.
Oh.
You guys have no idea the I've explained this already, haven't I?
Yeah.
That, like it, the sheer decompression factor after playing Zack and Wiki, and like now we're just playing a nice game, and I can talk about things like the leapfrog and childhood toys.
Yeah.
But with Zack and Wiki, like both of us had to, we had to think. We had to be thinking about the level all the time.
Yeah.
Because we didn't look anything up.
We figured it out all on our
People
own.
who are like, oh, they played Zack and Wiki? Oh, I wonder how that went. We did not look a single thing up. Not once. I didn't look up anything.
Oh, we only use those hints. Remember those awful hints.
Oh yeah, we would use the hints in game where it's like, okay, you're on a dragon level. It's the last step. What do you need to do for the last step? And then we'd buy 3 hints, and it'd be like, oh yeah, this dragon, dangerous. Gotta watch out for her. Yep. All right, spend 500,000 coins that you collected from all the levels on another hint, and then we'd buy another one, and it'd be like, oh yeah, this dragon has a baby dragon. Oh,
yeah,
gotta watch out for her.
It also likes attention, yeah.
He likes attention, and you can interact with the baby dragon and pet her.
Yeah.
That's neat, isn't it? And it's like, okay, that was 15 steps ago. Are we going to have to buy every single hint?
Oh my gosh, it was just...
And the hints kept hiking up the prices.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, buy one for 100, and then buy one for 200. And then if you bought one for 200, which would make it so that if you bought Oracle tickets or hints at the beginning of the game, during the jungle level, and you feel like you're stuck then, if you bought like 10 tickets and used them all up, then eventually the tickets get so expensive that you just can't buy tickets anymore by the time you make it to like the second world.
Yeah.
Which young me learned very quickly. Because obviously, you know...
Oh, well.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously, like, young me got stuck on the ice lion level and then never went forward. We just, like, literally never went forward.
Yeah.
Ever again. And so we'd buy... And then we try and use platinum tickets. But the other brutal thing is if you use a platinum ticket, then you have to buy it again. But the price is
But the price keeps going up.
The price keeps going up by like 20%.
Granny just takes your money.
And so, like, if you use 10 platinum tickets on a level and then die at the last second, which that Ice Lion level would absolutely do to us, we'd be like, oh, 10 platinum tickets that we've used. We're trying to figure out the puzzle, and then you die, and you've used 10 platinum tickets, and now they're so expensive that you can't buy them for the rest of the game.
Yep.
Like, you just have to start a new save file. That's probably why we kept starting new save files instead of actually finishing the game.
Because the money.
Oh, man.
The money. Ew!
I'm gonna be honest. This guy looks scary, but he is nowhere near that. What?
Is that Zelda?
That's a fishbone.
Is that a fishbone?
That's half a fishbone.
Oh.
He is nowhere near as scary as the rat at the beginning of Donkey Kong Country.
No, that's
the rat.
That
like
a beaver?
this.
I thought that was a beaver.
I guess it was a beaver, but it was this fat, grotesque beaver.
Yeah, I remember.
That like moves in this weird, uncanny way.
Ew.
That you get if you go right back into your hole and into the hole.
Into your hole. Go right back into the hole.
You know what I realized? This is a 20-minute episode now.
Is it now?
This is accidentally a 20-minute episode because I wanted to finish my thought.
Oh no.
I'll go end it right now and start halfway through the boss fight. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Find out next time on Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, no, 19 minutes.
Yay. Extra
I'll just
long.
make this a 20-minute episode.
Sure, yeah.
Sure. Yay. Yay, a 20-minute episode. Congratulations. Yay, it's not...
Oh!
It's not. We usually save episodes that aren't 20 minutes or aren't 10 minutes for like a finale or a special episode.
Oh no,
but
he's
no,
dead.
this is just
dead.
because
he's just dead. Oh, he's just dead.
I think this is because we've recorded so many episodes. We now have an inventory, and so I'm being less, you know, on the rule set to make as many episodes as possible, because we're just gonna finish this game eventually.
Oh no, he's mad.
If you're here at episode like 25 or whatever, you're obviously gonna watch the whole thing through.
Geez.
Oh my gosh!
He landed on me. What?
He landed on you.
I didn't know he was going to land on me.
What the heck?
Wait, whoa!
Oh, nice job. That's an
So I was supposed to duck under the fire. I was supposed to duck under the fire.
Great job.
Well.
20 minutes.